Hello, everybody. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Hope your weekend's going well so far. I'm so happy I got weekend off. I still can't believe it. I usually end up working on weekends because I am a full-time cake decorator, and I do my tarot business on the side. So yeah, very nice, very nice. Um, I really liked picking the card of the day live, so I'm going to continue doing that. Um, I am also going to do a reading raffle after this. So if there's anybody interested after I get this reading taken care of, I'll ask you to just let me know in the comments in the live chat if you are interested in one, and I will do up to 3 today. That's the magic number. All right. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. There has only been a specific story that my general readings have been seeming to gear towards, and it really seems like it's the twin flame relationship. I did try an experiment to reword the way that I'm pulling the cards, but it seems like this is just the energy that I am connecting to, since I am a twin flame. So I do apologize if this does not resonate with you. You can always get a free reading with me, and that will definitely resonate with you because I'll be pulling your specific energy. But since this is just a collective energy, it seems like it's pulling the energy that I am connected to. Now, if you do resonate with this reading, I'm not saying that you are a twin flame. Please don't take that away with you. Please do your research. Make sure that you are in fact a twin flame, because there are soulmates and karmic relationships that do mimic. Also keep in mind that King of Cups, you could be a woman and relate to the king. So you do not have to be a man to relate to a king. You do not have to be a woman to relate to a queen. So do keep those in mind. Let's go ahead and get started here. Could I please get a card of the day for March 17th, 2019? There it is. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords was at the bottom of the deck yesterday for our daily read. It is a victory tinged with defeat. It's a win-lose situation. On this side, though, since this is the vice versa tarot and it's double-sided, this side is asking you whether you want to keep fighting for something that you might not necessarily agree with, or give up and lose everything that you've gained so far. So there definitely is a question here of, should you give up and lose what you've won, or keep fighting for something that might be overwhelming or tearing you down, or something that you don't even agree with morally. So that's the card. Let's see what this reading is going to relate to here. I'm going to use my Steampunk Tarot deck. They're my OGs. I've had this deck for 5-6 years now. Absolutely love this deck. The artwork is beautiful on it. Just going to give it a quick shuffle here. They're telling me they're done after 1. Sounds good to me. So could I get a general reading for March 17th, 2019? Here we go. Bottom of the deck here, Ace of Cups. I'm pretty sure this was definitely in the reading in the obstacle yesterday, or actually for today. I did it yesterday, but it was for today. There is somebody who wants to give an offer of love, and they are thinking about it, which totally makes sense. If this is relating to yesterday, this is all about somebody who is given a choice to either give up on something or to keep fighting for it. So I did try to go away from these love readings, but it looks like there is still love going on. Thank you for the like. I really appreciate your support. So that's the bottom of the deck. Generally here, there is a relax from a problem, relaxing from your issues, just a need to rest. In the past, there was somebody who did want to offer their love, and they kind of rushed into something or stood in their truth. We'll definitely get more about the situation. currently we have the Magician, and he is the card for today. That's crazy. This is the card of the day for today, the Magician. So definitely watch the video I did yesterday. I went into depth about it, but it's all about using your knowledge, resources, and will to create change in the world. You need the knowledge to do something. You have to have the resources and the willpower to accomplish anything. Anything you want to do. It doesn't really have to be magic. It could be any change. Any change. Anything that you want. It's very interesting. And then since I did use the vice versa tarot, it fell out on the backside, and the backside on the vice versa is all about your inner self, and it's about going inward to harness your power inside yourself. And it reminds you of the world to think of something in a cycle. So that's very cool. So these stories are definitely relating. Let's see the obstacle here. And somebody wants to leave some choppy waters to go to calmer waters. They might need some help to leave the situation. In the immediate future, they're going to have strength in this. And the possible outcome is they're going to head into the unknown or leave something behind in search of something else. This is definitely a few of the cards that we got yesterday. Let's get some clarifiers. It's probably going to be the very same story. Somebody who wants to give an offer to something, but they're kind of thinking about it. They don't really know what to do because there was an ending to a situation, and there seems to be a third party involved as well. So let's go ahead and clarify this Four of Swords. What is this respite here? They're working carefully. They're working carefully, but they're also taking the time for themselves on this situation. Interesting. Let's go here to the past. I can understand this offer, but I want to clarify this Knight of Swords here with the standing in your truth, because the Knight of Swords is a very impersonal person. Not in this deck, but usually in other decks, they're depicted with their face covered because they're just not personable. They usually just run into something. Doesn't matter if it's a good or bad situation. They don't care about the outcome. They just run. They just run towards it with their sword raised up above their head. All right, so let's clarify the Knight of Swords world. Yeah, this is definitely relating to the situation yesterday. There was some sort of offer of love, and this person didn't take it and completed the cycle. There was an ending. So these people are most likely not together now. They're not in communication. And the person who wanted to give the offer, or who is going through this, was dealing with somebody else as well. So that's why there was a lot of conflict. So let's go to this Magician here because they want to create something. Let's see what they want to create. Clarify the Magician, please. They're confused in what they want to create. They might be not willing to look at the situation, which would make sense because now they're kind of relaxing from it. Okay. They could be creating a conflict in their own mind with it. It's definitely a precarious situation. Could I get more about the Magician? There was some unexpected moment, unexpected change that happened. So they might not be sure where they want to go, what they want to do, because they didn't expect something. What was this unexpected event? What was this Tower? The turning of the wheel. Something happened in a cycle or in their life that there was a turn of events that they did not expect. And now they're a little confused and conflicted. All right, so let's go to their obstacle because they want to leave some sort of situation here. What's the Six of Swords? Okay, we got the Moon and the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is somebody who's intuitive. This represents all the fire signs, so Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands is, again, intuitive and very intricate. In the vice versa tarot deck, the throne she sits on is made of thorns or tree roots. And when you look at it from the back side, it represents the complexity of this person. They're very complex, this Queen of Wands. They like to find their own truth intuitively. And with this moon here, there's some sort of secret going on. It could be this person who wants to leave the situation wants to move towards this person here secretly. The moon is about seeing something from a different light. It could be deception or truth. That's why it's secretive. There is something going on underneath the surface here. So let's get some more. Can I please clarify the moon? Can you give me any more for the moon? Yeah. Yeah, this person's their happiness, this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands is talking about the person that this main querent here wants to move towards, because it's their happiness, but there is something underlying under the surface. You know, they might secretly want to move towards this person, or there might have been some secrets and they're not able to, but this person definitely does make them happy, and this was seen yesterday. So in the immediate future, they're going to have some strength in this. Let's see if that will mean they're going to give an offer, what they're going to do. What's the strength? Yep, they want to give an offer. Now, devil here is something bad for you, something that you might be chained to. It's something that gives, or something that you give and give to, and only exists to take, doesn't give anything back in return. And we got the Magician again. They want to create something. They want to offer something bad for them. And look at this. We got the Ace of Cups. They want to give an offer of love here. This is at the bottom of the deck, which was also at the bottom of this deck. Usually when I do clarifiers, I don't notice the bottom of the deck, but I noticed that this is still here. So I definitely want to understand this devil here. What's bad about this situation, this strength and this offer, something that they want to create with something that's not good for them. What's the devil? Can you clarify this, please? And there's some kind of conflict. Some kind of conflict in this situation. What's this conflict, please, Tarot? Oh, there it goes. It fell. Conflict and maintaining balance. You know, as I said yesterday, I really believe that this is relating to yesterday. There was an ending to this. There was a death to this situation, and that might be the conflict that they're going to. They might have ended this situation badly, very badly, for the other person that they want to give this offer to. So they're a little conflicted because of what they did to them. So the possible outcome is the Eight of Cups, which is leaving something behind for something else or headed into the unknown. Can you clarify this, please? Okay, they're going to have some walls up. They're going to be a little bit defensive. They could feel like they've been fighting and fighting and fighting, and they could feel battered and broken. The good thing about this is there's an 8 and a 9 here. So this does say that they are closer to the endings, because the numbers in the suits only go up to 10, like in normal 52 deck of playing cards. So they are very close to this ending here. Could I get more about this 8 of Cups and 9 of Wands? There we go. We got 2 more here. Yep, King of Wands. They want to be the king to their queen. This is somebody who's humble. This is somebody who's brash. This is somebody who is very fiery. Again, this is the perfect representation for the fire sign. And I love the expression on this king's face. Every time I say this king, I just think he's saying, "I smite you! I smite you!" He's just so angry. I love it. I love it. It's comical to me. I think they should have given that face to the King of Swords, because King of Swords is more of a angry, brash man than the Wands. The Wands is more of a fiery man. He can be a little prickly, but he's more humble. He's more humble, and he doesn't really like to deal with the small details. He likes to deal with the big stuff. And then the next card that came out is Intuition here. This is the unknown card as well, but I'm getting somebody who knows exactly what this is talking about. All right, and oddly enough, I'm looking at the bottom of the deck again, which I usually don't do when I clarify, but I'm saying strength. There's strength here, which is right here in their immediate future. So there's obviously still a continuation of the readings that I have been doing. There's somebody who wants to give an offer and they've been conflicted for it for quite a while now. I think the message here is to listen to your intuition because that has been the message for them for a while. This person needs to stop being in their headspace, stop having a conflict between their heart and their mind, and go with their gut. And with the High Priestess being that last clarification card that popped out, that's confirmation to me as a reader that this person needs to listen to their intuition, and they will. They will eventually, because the universe usually will put things, it will push you to where you need to go. And if you're feeling constantly conflicted about something, it's because you need to look at it. It's because you need to think about it and need to assess it. So this person has, for a while, been going through this situation where they've been conflicted, they've been bouncing back and forth, talks about this relationship, and it's because they're being called in their intuition, and I think they'll finally give in because you can't keep fighting it. You can't keep fighting it because it's just going to keep repeating over and over and over, and it's going to drive you insane. It's going to drive you insane. All right, we'll definitely get more here because I do want to find out what's going to happen with this. But for now, I'm just going to put this reading here over to the side, and I'm going to get some more cards. Since we're dealing with this romantic situation still, I'm going to pull some romance angels. So could I get any romance angels for March 17th, 2019? There we go. Oh, here. I lost one. Hold on. Oh, all right. Forgiving and learning. Forgive yourself for what you did to this person. Forgive the person to what they did for you and learn from it. If you forgive them, doesn't mean you have to get back with them, especially if what they did to you was wrong and you don't trust them, but forgiveness will help heal you. You don't have to get back with this person, but if you forgive them, you're not holding on to that negativity anymore. All right, the next card that popped out is make the effort. You know, this person wants to make the effort. It's been foretold for a while now. It's worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Again, intuition. You're being guided to do this, and you should. Because it's worth waiting for. And it says at the bottom here that divine timing is at work. There's divine timing going on with this, and that's why your intuition has been calling you. I really think that everything for this person is happening for a reason. They're going through some growth, and they had to experience these things so they could be in touch with themselves, so they can learn their intuition, and so they could go through their karma, so they could go through their lessons and become a better person and learn from their mistakes and what they've done. Bottom of the deck here, we have express your love, which really goes with that, make the effort. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. If this person really wants to make that move, it is saying that they should. Because as I said yesterday, you know, you can give an offer and it can be declined. But the way that I look at it, I would regret it if I didn't do anything at all. I'd regret just wondering. If I tried and I got denied, at least I'd know that I tried and I know that's the answer. It's better than sitting there just wondering what would happen. What would happen, and maybe even regretting that because you don't take the chance. Let's get some daemons in here. Are there any daemons for March 19th, 2019, please? There are. Looks like there's two here. I'm going to go alphabetically. Let me move some stuff around here. Sorry about that. All right. Andrus is the first daemon that popped out here in divination. He's all about cutting being aware of cutting off your nose to spite your face or causing harm to others that only comes back to harm yourself. So if this person is coming to you with this offer and you're the person who is receiving this offer and they did something to you, the advice here is to beware of wanting revenge. Beware of wanting revenge because that negativity is going to come back to you. And we just said that with this romance angel card that I had. I put it away already, but it's basically the same meaning here. And same thing for the person who did this bad. Be aware of causing harm to others because you probably got your karma from this and you probably learned that lesson. The next card is Balin. In divination, he's all about focusing on listening instead of speaking and observing instead of being observed. So if this person's coming to you with this offer, don't focus on the revenge and that harnessing that negative energy. Watch them. See how they're acting towards you. Listen to them instead of speaking your hatred, instead of speaking your truth to them. You really hurt me and I can't forgive you. Listen to what they have to say. They might have already gotten their karma. This person's been thinking about this for a while. They've really been thinking about this offer. And same to the person who wants to give an offer. Observe what this person's going through. Listen to how they feel, how you made them feel, so you can understand from their point of view. Very interesting. And I've been noticing these cards here at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to go with this too. This here is on the bottom. This is Orobus. In divination, he's all about focusing on honesty with ourselves and with others, which again goes with these two cards we just had here. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with the person that you hurt. If this person hurt you, be honest with them. Be honest with yourself about it. Very interesting. Very, very interesting stuff. Let's get an oracle here. And I do say this every time, so for my repeat watchers, I do apologize. I keep saying this over and over, but these cards I bought, and they're counterfeit. I would not have bought them if I would have known. I got them off of a Chinese website. So they didn't come with a book because I didn't read the description very well. I just saw the cards and wanted them really bad. So I am going by my intuition on these cards. If you are familiar with this Wisdom Oracle deck and you're like, hey, that's not the right meaning, that's why I'm just going by what this is saying to me as a reader. All right. So could I get any oracle cards for March 17th, 2019, please? Any oracles? Any oracles for March 17th? There we go. We got quite a few. Woo. Fork in the road. Yep. This person's been thinking about this offer, this decision that they wanted to make. And they have to choose. They have to choose if they want to give this offer or not. And if this person does give this offer to the other person, you have to decide if you want to take it, if you want to accept this offer. Leg up. There's some sort of leg up in the situation. Maybe the person who wants to give the offer is starting to see it from a different perspective. Or the person who this happened to, who would like an offer, is forgiving this person and letting go of this anger, and they're moving spiritually along on themselves. Peace. Give yourself a peace of mind in this situation. All that negativity you're going to foster and bring right back to you. You're going to harness that. So have peace in the situation. And that's all what the card of the day for the 16th today is all about. It's the Magician. Going within yourself and harnessing your power. You can get peace from that. because you know exactly what you want and you're directing your will towards something specific. Message in a bottle. This person who wants to give an offer might want to give somebody a message, a secret message. You might want to be receiving this message here. Thinker. Somebody's definitely thinking about this situation, if not both parties. I believe it would be for both of them. And somebody definitely does want to build a foundation here. They do want to build something new with this. It could be either side of the party. It could be both sides of the party. Flexible. Stay flexible in this situation for both parties as well. And time to let go. Let go of the past. Let go of the hurt. Let go of that negativity. Because there could be something new in the works here. There could be a message. Let it bring peace to you so you can get a leg up. So you can make the decision that you find yourself at in this fork in your road. Very interesting. So I'm also noticing the bottom of the deck for this. Chaos and conflict. Which makes sense because there was an ending to this situation. If I'm going from the reading from yesterday, this person is very conflicted who wants to give this offer. And it has been giving them chaos in their mind. And of course, if you're the person who had all this heartache happen to you, you feel that chaos and conflict as well. You feel that hurt still. So it's all about releasing it, letting it go, and listening to your intuition. That's been the messages from the tarot for quite some time now. Just listening to your intuition and going within. Let's see if there's any other messages for us. I'm going to use holographic cards here. And I did get to mention these cards that I use for clarification are the mini white cat tarot deck. Very beautiful. Very beautiful deck. All right, I'm just shuffling here. Just shuffle till they tell me they're ready, and they're telling me they're ready. I really wish that you guys were here in person so you could see. Look, I'm holding on to this with one hand. Look how much I'm pushing onto these, and like they're like barely wanting to go together. That's when the decks tell me that they're ready, that they're done shuffling. Like this does not want to go together, so I have to push them down really hard for them to go back together. I love it. All right, is there any advice for this reading for March 17th? 2019. A card wanted to pop out, but it didn't. Let's keep going. Are there any more cards or advice for March 17th, 2019? Yes, I didn't even finish. And we had some cards pop out here. All right, bottom of the deck, we have somebody is worried or regretting what they did. It's definitely keeping them up at night, and I'm feeling it's definitely the person who wants to give an offer because, like I said a couple days ago in the reading, I'm going to swear, so brace yourselves. This person feels like they fucked up. They feel like they fucked up, okay? So there was some sort of successful completion in this. Now, this was the card of the day for... oh geez, what day was it? The 15th, which was yesterday. Okay, this is all about cycles, a completion of a cycle, an ending. If you're not feeling like something is ended, it's because you're thinking in the terms of continuum instead of cycles. So try and get that feeling going that there was an ending, but that doesn't mean it's completely over. Okay, now there's a person who's hesitating over a decision. They're definitely thinking about this offer here because it does make them happy. They want to celebrate this, but they left somebody out in the cold. They left somebody out in the cold, and they're really regretting it. They're really regretting it. So if this is you who is let out in the cold, just know that this person is really thinking about this. This person really feels bad. They know what they did. I'm going to do something a little differently. I'm going to shuffle these cards one more time. I'm going to ask advice for the person who wants to make this offer and advice for the person who had this bad stuff happen to them. So let's start first with the person who wants to make this offer. What's the advice for the person who wants to offer this? Okay. There's a death there. There's an ending. And you're being conflicted to it. You have to stop being conflicted. You have to stop being conflicted about this ending here. And on the bottom of the deck, they want to give an offer. They want to give an offer, but there is an ending that they're conflicted about. Let's see if I can get some clarifiers. I'm just going to use my normal Rider-Waite mini tarot deck. This is a classic tarot deck. Okay. I just want to get some more advice for them. Can you clarify this death, please? Whoa. Wow. There's quite a few cards that popped out. And you know me, the more the merrier, right? Because the more information I have for you. All right. Bottom of the deck is King of Cups here. It's definitely relating to this offer. Definitely relating to this offer. All right, so this death is about an offer. Oh, tarot. Yes, this death is relating to an offer that they want to give, but there was a death here. Okay, there could be a third-party situation, but they do want to celebrate with this person. Again, with the devil, this is something that's not good for them. There was not a good ending here, and they're completely worried about it. It's keeping them up at night, and they want it to end. They want these burdens to end, and they want to give that offer. So since all that's being said, they just have to stop being conflicted about it. You want this to end. You need to get out of your head. Stop being conflicted in your head. If you want to give this offer, do it. Clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Let's see if there's any more. There's 2. Oh, there's more than 2. Excuse me. There's 4. Okay. You have to have guidance, serenity, and hope. Now, the star also relates to destiny. You have destiny on your side. Keep with that guidance. You have to stop crying over the spilled milk here, looking at what happened in the past. Again, with the world and with this death, you have to stop thinking in things of continuum and think of them as a cycle. You're focusing on the past and not looking at what things are as they are now. You need to have this hope. You want to give this offer. Okay? They're being conflicted about it. They're being defensive about it. But it looks like they're going to move with it. They're being conflicted now, but I think eventually they are going to move with it, and they're going to send their message out to this person, because that's what the Eight of Wands is. So I think that you need to just bear your ground here, because you're being divinely guided with the star. There's divine guidance here. Whatever you're worrying about, this offer, you'll eventually do it, because you're being guided to. That's why you can't get over it. That's how come you keep thinking about it. Okay? That's why that's why it's keeping you up at night. That's the divine, that's the universe calling you for this. All right, so let's go to the other person here. What advice is there for the person who was, how do I word this? For the person who was hurt by the person who wants to give the offer. What's the advice for the person who was hurt by the person who wants to give this offer? There we go. Quite a little bit of a stack here. Wow. I love when tarot does this. Look at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups. Again, an offer. Okay, this is about that offer that they want to give here. Okay. There's some sort of secret going on. You might not know that they want to give this offer to you. You might not know that they're thinking about this. There could be some kind of deception or truth just underneath the surface. It's about seeing something from a different light. You know, if you're thinking, oh, that dead ass, no good son of a gun, you know, totally hurt me and he doesn't deserve the time of the day. You might need to see that from a different perspective. All right. Again, with the star, there's guidance and serenity and hope in this. There is the universe, destiny playing in this situation. You're this person's dream. You're this person's wish. You make this person feel physically, emotionally, and materially fulfilled. Wow. You might not know that. You might not think that. But definitely, you're this person's wish. Okay, but there's a little bit of defensiveness going on. And it's because they're conflicted in their mind right now. There's a little bit of defensiveness because they don't really know what to do. They're so worried about this. They're staying up at night. They're probably not taking care of themselves very well. But in the end, there will be an accomplishment with this. You will see some sort of accomplishment. Six of Wands is all about that. And we just had the Six of Wands the other day on the 14th. That was the card of the day for the 14th. And it did pop out on the backside because I do use the vice versa for the card of the day. And it does talk about mutual congratulations or recognition of effort in both, or not both, just all people involved in a situation and not glossing them over for their help in an endeavor. So that's very interesting. But it looks like, as I said, this person is going to give this offer eventually after they finally give in to their intuition, and you'll see some sort of accomplishment with that. It might be accomplishment as in an ending, like closing out all of this, finally getting your closure that you're asking or needing for, or it could be an accomplishment of you two reconciling. All right, let's get some runes for this. Are there any runes for March 17th, 2019? Any runes, March 17th, 2019. All right, I pulled two here. Let's grab my papers. I don't have these quite memorized. All right, this one represents man. That one I'm not too sure. So let me get my notes here. I apologize. Like I said, I haven't memorized these yet, but I definitely will. There's only 25 of them, or 24, I'm sorry. 25 is the blank one. Okay, so we'll start with this one first. This is Lagos. Lagos. It means water or even a leak. It's a flow. Water or sea. Fertility source. Healing power of renewal. Life, energy, and organic growth. Imagination and psychic matters. Dreams, fantasies, mysteries. The unknown. The hidden, the deep, the underworld. Success in travel or acquisition, but with the possibility of loss. It could indicate a point of confusion in your life. Could have made a poor decision or wrong judgment. You could lack creativity or feeling of being in a rut. You could fear something. There could be some circular motion going on here. You could be avoiding something. There could be some despair or sickness, which totally goes with this reading. I usually don't read the mark staves or the reverse meanings of this, but the person who's going through this feels really warm to me. Like it was like next to this candle, like heat. Wow. I wonder if that's a message, because what I was going to say is this person who wants to give this offer, they made a bad decision. They feel like they're in a rut. They're fearing this. They're avoiding it. Wow. And on the other aspect of that, there is a healing power of renewal, which is telling me give the offer. For fuck's sake, give the offer. Because there's organic growth here. There's imagination and there's psychic matters. You know deep down. You know deep down what you need to do. That's why you keep being pushed to do it. There's success in a travel or acquisition. There's success here. I mean, there is a possibility of loss, but you'll still succeed. As with this Six of Wands, as I said, there could be a success as in a completion of a cycle. Getting your closure to this. Okay? That's crazy. Absolutely mind-blowing. So that brings us to the next rune here. This rune is Iwaz. This could be, it represents a horse or even two horses. But this is about transportation. Could be by a car, plane, boat, or even a horse or other vehicle. It's about movement and change for the better. It's a gradual development and steady progress being indicated here. This is about harmony, teamwork, trust, loyalty. It's an ideal marriage or partnership. Confirmation beyond doubt that the meanings of the runes around it are true. Reversed, it, this rune is not really negative, even reversed. It's wanting or craving a change, feeling restless or confined in a situation. Could be that you're being hasty, recklessly. There could be disharmony, mistrust, or betrayal, which goes with the past. You know, a person was betrayed and left and hurt. And they feel restless or confined about it. You know, it's keeping them up, the person who did this, who wants to offer this. Okay, but there is a message again that there is movement and change for the better. There is steady progress and gradual development in this. This is an ideal partnership. This is confirming that you need to listen to your intuition, which is what this is saying. And it's saying both of these are talking about psychic matters, which really talks about your intuition. Okay? I really feel like you guys just need to follow that advice. That's been a very prominent message that has been showing for a while now. So I'm satisfied with that reading. I think I got the message out there, and I know that resonate with this. No, they resonate, and they know exactly what this is telling them. They know exactly what they need to do because they've been told so by their gut for so long. Crazy, huh? All right. Well, I'm satisfied with this reading here. Is there anybody in the room who was interested in a personal reading? You can get a general reading, or you can ask a specific question. I'll go ahead and take one question, so make sure that what you ask is what you want to know, because if you're left with questions afterward, I'm only going to answer one, so it's fair to everybody else. If you're catching this after the live, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you for taking the time to watch this whole video, and I hope that you resonated, and I hope that you took something away from this. If you would like a reading, my information is all in that down in that drop down. I do have a list of my prices for my readings on my website, koytheclairvoyanttarot.com. So please feel free to visit. I do the card of the day every day. Don't always get a chance to do the daily reading, so there will at least always be a card there for you to see and get advice from for free. So is there anybody in the room who would like a reading? And thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, and supports, everybody. You're the best. I won't forget the OGs who supported me from the very start. But it looks like there's nobody in the video now, so I'm just going to go ahead and give it a close. So again, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time. And if this didn't resonate with you and you're somehow still watching this, go ahead and contact me for a personal reading. I'm sure it will relate to you a lot more, because I do feel like this is following the twin flame journey. Again, if you do resonate, please don't take away that you are a twin flame. Please do your research. So I do apologize if, it's only resonating for a select few, but I can't really help the messages that come out. I can only tell you what the cards are saying. I did try, though. I did try to get away from it, but it looks like I can't. It looks like these are the messages that are meant to come out. This is what Spirit would like me to relay to the collective here. So again, thank you so much. I really hope that you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I'll probably be on tomorrow as well. So I will see you the next time I am here.